Imagine a Britain where the financial progress of its citizens is not only stalled, but potentially reversing, a daunting prospect that could have significant implications for the country's leadership, particularly for Prime Minister Keir Starmer. The recent upswing in wage growth, which Starmer has championed as a testament to his commitment to improving the lives of working people, may be coming to an abrupt end. This shift poses a considerable challenge, as the gap between wage increases and inflation rates, once comfortably in favor of the workforce, is rapidly narrowing. But here's where it gets particularly concerning. When the Labour Party assumed office in July 2024, wages were growing at an impressive rate of over 5% annually, far outpacing an inflation rate of 2.2%. However, economists are now warning that this gap is likely to disappear altogether by the end of the year, as a new surge in consumer prices coincides with a labor market that's beginning to lose steam. And this is the part most people miss. The combination of rising prices and a cooling job market could signal the end of the recovery in British living standards, placing Starmer in a precarious position. The potential consequences of this economic downturn are multifaceted and could have far-reaching impacts on the political landscape. For instance, if wages fail to keep pace with inflation, the purchasing power of the average citizen will decrease, leading to a decline in living standards. This, in turn, could erode public trust in the government's ability to manage the economy effectively. But what if this scenario sparks a necessary conversation about the role of government in economic policy and the balance between fiscal responsibility and social welfare? Could it lead to innovative solutions that prioritize sustainable economic growth alongside social equity? The controversy lies in the interpretation of these economic indicators and the appropriate policy responses. On one hand, some argue that the government should intervene more aggressively to stimulate the economy and protect vulnerable populations. On the other hand, others contend that such measures could lead to increased debt and undermine long-term economic stability. As we ponder these questions, we're compelled to ask, what are your thoughts on the best approach to addressing the looming threat to UK living standards? Do you believe the government should prioritize economic growth or social welfare? And how can these goals be balanced in the face of economic uncertainty? Share your perspectives in the comments below.